Your initial gut feeling there, Andrew, about whether or not Rishi Sunak has just signed his political death warrant, or actually whether or not it's a love letter?
It's much more of a love letter, and it's a big surprise, actually. I've talked to some members of the European Research Group. They are what we call the Brexit Spartans, the real hardliners. And they say if what they're being told is in that deal, then he's done a lot better than expected. Not least, of course, they can veto legislation coming across from the European Union. The problem is, it's the way they've handled it, this government. Clearly, Rishi Sunak's done a good job here, but still, members of the European Research Group, members of the GUP have not seen a copy of the legal text. Why not? Everybody else seems to have seen it, but not the real protagonists and main players. That's why Tom's quite right. There won't be any snap judgments yet because they want to see that. There's talk there's going to be a white paper published at 6:30, but even that isn't the legal text. You want to see the legal text, you can see every word, comma, full stop, because these things are drawn up by lawyers and they can be very clever, and it can be what's not in the text as much as what's in it. But I think Rishi Sunak has done a pretty good deal here. As I say, some of the more critical people on the back benches are saying he's done well. Whether they think he's done what Boris Johnson's reaction, of course, will be very interesting. Liz Truss's too. But the bonhomie between the two was pretty interesting. But again, why have they dragged the king into it? Extraordinary. I mean, there's no way, in my view, that a cosy cup of tea with the king means Ursula von der Leyen is going to say, OK, great, Rishi, you've got your deal. Of course, that's not the case. It's all about using soft power and mood music. But the timing is very odd, because I think one of those teenage scribblers in Number 10 thought, wouldn't it be clever to call it the Windsor Accord or the Windsor Agreement?